Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can utilize the AI tool into your IDEs such as Visual Studio Code. And the reason why I created this video because I found my younger brother who's studying, comp sci, and he's still using the browser and debugging. Like there's a ChatGPT browser version, so he's still using it, and I told him that there's an extension in the Visual Studio Code that can be easily you can utilize this extension. And the good thing is you don't need to kind of like upload all the files there. The extension itself will gonna read the files, and it's just gonna remove those extra layer of configuration and getting back to ChatGPT. So anyway, to get started, you open your file into your Visual Studio Code, and then you go into the extension that is located in the sidebar area. And then in the marketplace, you can always just use ChatGPT. And by the way, you're not just isolated to ChatGPT. You can use different AI tool like Copilot. So if you're doing some sort of collaboration and you are utilizing GitHub, it's better to use a Copilot rather than a ChatGPT. Or you can also use Gemini. You're also noticing here that there's a lot of developer that is using the a ChatGPT version, but in this video we're going to be installing, or it's already installed, and we'll be using the official OpenAI extension. Now it's already installed here. Notice if it has an install button. Obviously it's not yet installed, so this one is already installed, and you should be able to see this Codex icon in here. And then if you just get started, this one you need to log into your ChatGPT. So just follow the wizard instructions. So before you come into this area, you need to log in or connect your ChatGPT account, and then just follow the wizard instruction until you get to this place. Now these are just like the samples of like what I have asked to ChatGPT in terms of debugging and adding extra features. Now as an example, let's just remove this thread in here, and then what I'm gonna do is in my file, let's say I'm gonna copy, because there's a lot of file in here, so I'll just gonna copy the relative path, and then I'm gonna go back to ChatGPT and say, can please read this path only. And then ChatGPT will usually provide you a confirmation if they already read this file. Now let's say you want to make some changes considering listing. So it's already added, I've already done some sort of like changes to the collab access.php, so that's why it's asking me a question. But so let's say I want to, let's just do a very simple changes to the front end, that CSS. So I'm going to copy the relative path and go into ChatGPT and let's say, can you please separate the media query for the desktop and mobile version, and make a group comment in this file. So you also have an option if you want to just provide the file into the Chrome, or you can want ChatGPT to add it straight away. As you can see here, ChatGPT just added some few comments in the group comments, and it was updated. Now let's say I'm going to, let's say I don't want to make changes, I just want ChatGPT to give me the updated version. Like we don't want to change our original file real time, and like we want to make sure that it is running. So let's say chat, can you also minify this CSS and remove the comments? Obviously, when you're minifying it, it's gonna remove the comments as well. But this example that I'm showing to you doesn't really apply in real-time project, because instead of asking ChatGPT to do that, you can use a bundler to generate or create an automatic version of the minified CSS or the JavaScript. But just the purpose of this video, let's just ask ChatGPT, like, can you also minify the CSS and remove the comment? And then I'm gonna add extra instruction here: do not update the front end CSS. Instead, create a file called front end minify that CSS in the same folder. So ChatGPT will do that for you. It might gonna take a bit of time. I think it's just my computer. Okay, so it's already created a minified version called front end -minified CSS with comments removed, and the original file is unchanged. Want me to wire this minified file into a plugin? I don't want to add this into the WP queue, just the purpose of presentation, so I'm going to just say no for now. But if you go into that, you'll see that there's already a minified version. So that's it for today. That's how easy you can utilize the ChatGPT tool versus then just going to the browser and just doing, copy pasting thing. And it also doesn't apply if you have a lot of files that you want ChatGPT to investigate or debug. I hope this has been helpful, and again, if you have any question, let me know and comment down below. Thank you.